We can see from Everbee alone in the search bar, there's over 1,000 people just searching up things related to Valentine's Day. And we can go down even further to break this down for specific areas. And if you're not creating for Valentine's Day yet, I want to share with you some top trending products and how to actually create these yourself to start selling these on your Etsy shop. I want to share this all with you coming up next. So there's a ton of views already, right? Being traffic over into Etsy when we're searching up specific areas like Valentine's Day. And the tool I'm using to see this is Everbee. Everbee is a fantastic tool to use if you want to get some further data from Etsy to see actually what these products are doing in regards to sales, revenue, and just the overall trend of their product. Again, this helps you identify what products to target. If you do want to get started with Everbee, I'll make sure to leave all the details down in my description box below. You can get started absolutely for free and start following along with me in today's video. All right, so jumping back over into the search bar, this is probably the main place that really shows that this product is doing well. And you can see from the Etsy search bar, if these things are already being auto-populated into Etsy, that's letting us know there's a ton of traffic there. But Everbee give us some further data so we know, again, how well these products have been searched up. And again, this is only going to grow even further the closer we get, obviously, to the month of February. We can see Valentine's Day PNG has a ton of views already, and we can even go down to Valentine's Day shirt. And this is where things are exploding. So we definitely want to spend some time creating in this area, but we definitely want to make sure that we are creating designs that are based upon bestsellers, and even some bestsellers that are really doing well. So when we open this up into Everbee here, we're searching up Valentine's Day shirt. You can see there's a ton of popular nouns and bestsellers. Obviously, these things are doing well, but Everbee give us that extra data to help us understand how well these products have been. And there's three main areas I look at when I try to determine which best-selling product I want to target. Obviously, I look at sales, but also look at views and the listing age. Now, when we come down to these type of products here, we can definitely see some products that have only been around for a short amount of time, but getting a lot of views. Now, don't let this deter you if you don't see any sales on a product when it just released. That's just letting us know this product just recently released, and this is probably getting a lot of sales within probably a short few weeks. But I like to look at the third piece of data here where it is the views. Again, if a product has recently been released and it's already gaining a ton of views, this is probably going to be a product that's going to sell extremely well because it just released, it's already gaining views, and it's already gaining sales. So if you're able to look at this data specifically, you're able to see top trending products that has recently been released and are great designs you should start creating and selling. Some of these products have been around for a long time, like this one here, been around for 36 months. This one here been around for 13 months. But with this specific season and definitely bringing in some popular design styles, I like to look at what has been recently released, look at their view count, and look and see how I can change this into my own style if a product is going to become a trend. Like this one here has been around for a month. From Everbee, it has made 9 sales, but it's probably made a lot more than that because when I look at the views, it has already gained over 3,000 views within a short amount of time. Therefore, letting me know this is probably a top trading product that is going to explode when it comes down to Valentine's Day. Here is another great example of this. This product has only been around for a month, where it has a popular now badge, which is great to see on a new release products. But if you look at the view count in the last month here, it'll say it has only made 8 sales. But again, it's probably made a lot more than that because it's only been around for a short amount of time. But if you look at the views, we can see the views are doing extremely well. Knowing that this has probably only been around for a couple of weeks and already received over 4,000 views, this is definitely going to be a top selling product. And it makes sense because most of these designs that are doing well are actually things that have been proven to sell well during Christmas. Like these yarn type of styles have done extremely well during Christmas, and obviously they're going to do well now. Same thing like this product here. Obviously, we know anything with the goose or the duck theme is going to do well. Has done extremely well during Christmas and is probably going to do well during Valentine's Day. It's this patch type of shirt design, has proven to do well in other areas. And again, this is this new and upcoming trend that is going to skyrocket for Valentine's Day. And we definitely want to focus on designing this type of products. And so again, Everbee makes it really easy when you know what to look at when it comes down to seasonal products, especially when it's been recently released. May not have a lot of sales for the last 30 days, but if you specifically look at when they were released in the view count, this is going to guide you to upcoming best-selling top trending products for the specific season. And with Everbee, you can go a step further and go into the product analytics tool here and actually search up listings by age. So I head over to listing age here, and I want to see the earliest listings here. And again, I can see this product has been recently released, has 87 favorites. But if you were to go to total sales, you would say, oh, this product is not worth my time because it has not gained any sales. That's not necessarily true. If you look at the favorites, obviously those who favorite a item are probably going to buy it, and the view count here is extremely high. Same thing for this product here. Again, it's only been around for a month, but the views are so high in that short amount of time. This is definitely one I would track and follow and start incorporating into my shop. So again, with these seasonal products, don't let the total sales fool you. Don't let the monthly sales fool you, because they've been recently released and they're gaining so many views in a short amount of time. That will definitely be one I would keep on my radar and start creating and designing. And when you're able to look at these specific metrics and understand how well these products can do in a short amount of time, again, you can see there's tons of opportunities for us to create high quality products just like this one here and still make massive sales. So now we're going to move over into our design process, right? The first step is to identify the data, identify designs that are obviously selling well, but then it's now our turn to go and remix them, redesign them, and create something within the bounds of what is already working. So now that we have our design already made, we're going to create something in effect with this yarn type of style and mix that in with this cat lover Valentine's Day tee, which combining animals to any season is going to do extremely well. For that process, I'm going to use my Creative Prompt AI tool. This is a custom built tool I built for my Etsy membership community to make it easy to create high quality designs, just like you see in the examples here. And so we're definitely going to take these type of design themes, merge them over into our AI model, and definitely create some high quality products in line with what we know to do extremely well. So from here, I want to head over to my home space here, head over to Remix Studio, and here I'm able to select a pre-prompt for t-shirt, so no need to put in a complex prompt here. I'm going to select the background to be white, and I'm going to put a reference image in here so the AI model know at least the overall design style I want. But we're going to remix this further to really dial in the specific trend we want to focus on when bringing in these type of yarn style, but also focus on Valentine's Day and bring in the animals. So with that being said, I want to head back over into Etsy. I want to copy this mock-up image here. I want to plug this over into the reference image number 1, and I'm going to drag over this particular image here with the cat, bring that over into reference image 2. And essentially what we're doing here is we're bringing in 2 reference images so that the AI model knows the overall style we want, and look at these images to create something of unique value. Again, we're not copying designs here, but we're merging 2 things over to create something new. I want to scale my variations to be up to 4 here, and I want to give the AI a simple prompt to know to keep it in the yarn style and keep it in regards to a pet. Now, in our case today, we're not going to create things regarding to cats, but I think changing this over to be fitting for a dog niche could be great for the Valentine's Day. So that's the simple prompt I want to put in here. So I said, keep the yarn style of image 1, but make the animals all dogs from image 2. So it's looking at these images to bring the reference, and it's going to give us variations of these designs that we can start creating ourselves. With that being said, I'm going to go ahead and hit generate and see what we can gather as a result. All right, here's what we were able to gather as a result. I think this came out extremely well. As you can see here, we put in a very basic prompt, but because we have those images as references, we can definitely make some changes here. And this is definitely bringing in that unique pattern of that yarn stitching style that has done so well all over Etsy for the letters here. And as you can see, instead of us having in the cats, it brought in some dogs here, following that same type of theme. But again, it definitely brought in a popular phrase all in line with what the animals are. Notice here how we didn't put in any phrase. We just simply use some reference images, use a very simple prompt. And this all falls in line with what Everbee tells us is doing well with these type of stitching designs here in this overall palette of the animals in place here. And just for our first example, I think this came out extremely well. One we can definitely see falls in line with best-selling products, and one we can definitely start selling in our Etsy shop. Here is another example of this here, as we have all the dogs in place. Again, bringing in that nice stitching, as you can see here with the dogs, I think all came out extremely well here. Again, still following that best practice of high quality products. And we can even see the stitching is in place as well with the elements for this product, and it all falls in line again with what we're trying to sell for Valentine's Day. It just knew from the examples we saw from Everbee and Etsy what has done well, and we applied those reference images, and we were able to get these things as a result, which I think came out fantastic. I can save all of these to my folder here, and now I have all of these within my design folder, which is also very helpful because I can actually utilize my image that has already been generated and create multiple variations of this now with my own digital asset. So let's just say, for instance, if I found with Everbee and Etsy that this type of goose design is selling extremely well, but I want to keep it in line with the overall style I have created here. I can simply go and remix in Studio. And because I'm working from my own digital asset here, change the dogs out to be playful geese. And I said change the wording as well as from our digital asset. It says puppy love. But again, we want this to reflect the geese type of designs that we're going to create here. I can scale this out to be 4 variations if I want to. Again, we're going to set this to be custom prompt because we're working from my own digital asset here. And now I'm going to hit generate and see what we can gather as a result. And here is an example of one of our designs. As you can see, that came out extremely well. This definitely changed up the entire design in regards to the elements. It's no longer focused on dogs, it's focused on geese. Again, it's all lined up just like how we had our dog image here. We still have that stitching where it says love, just really makes it extremely easy for us to follow through with top selling designs on Etsy and definitely change these things up to make it our own. And again, there's nothing on Etsy like it because we use our own digital asset to create something new. And instead of it saying puppy love, it says goosey love. It fits entirely into the theme that we're talking about in today's video with Valentine's Day and bringing in a popular theme with the stitching type of yarn style over into the pet niche and bring this over into the geese and the ducks that has done extremely well all over Etsy, right? But as you can see, this makes it really easy to find top selling products on Etsy, utilize those images in our own design process, and really create something one of a kind that can do extremely well and sell extremely well on Etsy. Now, this can be used for print on demand or something as a digital product. Both can do extremely well, but you definitely want to do your data research, right? Do your design research before you start creating your design so you know that you're not spinning your wheels and creating things that you hope will sell. You're creating things based upon data. So again, if you want to get access to all this, I'll make sure to leave all the details down in my description box below to Everbee, as well as to my creative prompt tool within inside my Etsy membership community, so that you know how to start designing and creating this yourself. And check out this next video here where I share with you how I was able to scale out designs like this to be hundreds of designs just within a few short moments. If you want to check out that next step, click this next video here. And as always, my friends, my name is Jay, and I will see you in the next video.